Hi guys, it's Ben Heath from Lead Guru, and in this video, I'm going to answer the question of, are conversion campaigns on Facebook too expensive? I've been getting that question quite a lot recently, so I thought it'd be very useful to create a video answering it. Before I get into it, I want to very quickly ask you to hit that thumbs up button. That really helps me out and is much appreciated. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already for more Facebook ads related content just like this. So I've got the campaign creation window open. We're obviously looking at the campaign objectives here. And those of you who follow my content, or even a lot of other Facebook ads related content creators online, will talk about the importance of using conversion campaigns and the benefits of using conversion campaigns being that Facebook can optimize your campaign for exactly what you want. They won't optimize for other metrics, and that helps improve your overall results, which is true. Now, when people run conversion campaigns, one of the criticisms they'll say is, it's just too expensive. It's way more expensive than the other campaign objectives that people typically run, things like traffic, maybe reach, maybe video views. And what they're talking about when they're referring to cost often is CPM, cost per 1,000 impressions. It is not uncommon, for example, if you're running an ad campaign in the UK, to see a CPM of, say, £20 cost per conversion, cost per 1,000 impressions, not necessarily cost per conversion. That would depend on a lot of other factors. It's not uncommon to see that. In the US, you might even more. You might be looking at 30, 40, maybe even more cost per 1,000 impressions. So that's what it's costing you, say $40 to get 1,000 views of your ad. And then you go over and run something like reach. Again, in the UK, you might be looking more at £5 CPM. In the US might be more like $8 CPM. So far, far less cost per, maybe even less than that, depending on where you're advertising. Far less, what I'm talking about here, cost per 1,000 impressions with something like reach or even traffic, video views, etc., than with conversions. Maybe 70, 80% less. And you think, well, how can it possibly be better to run conversions then if it's costing me 80% less to run a reach campaign to the same target audience? And the thing around that question is assuming that that's the right cost metric to track. I based the vast majority of my Facebook ad decisions around cost per conversion or cost per result, depending on what you're using, but usually cost per conversion. What is going to deliver me the best cost per conversion? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters to your business. It's your cost per purchase, it's your cost per lead that's going to determine whether the campaign is profitable, whether it's successful, whether you can scale it or not. It doesn't matter how many people you get your ad in front of if none of those people take the desired action. So I would argue, and you can certainly argue, that conversion campaigns are going to be the cheapest option if you're looking at the right metric, which is cost per conversion as opposed to cost per 1,000 impressions. Yes, it's more expensive to reach people, but the reason why is because Facebook's putting your ad in front of the right people, and they're more expensive to reach because they're more sought after by advertisers. A certain type of person is more likely to convert based on a Facebook ad, and your competition and everyone else wants to reach those same people. And when you select a conversion campaign, you're saying, look, I know it's more expensive to reach those people, but they're more likely to become a lead. They're more likely to buy my products and services. Please go ahead and put my ads in front of those people. And I can see why it's confusing. I can see why people say conversion campaigns are too expensive, but they're the cheapest option most of the time if you're looking at the right metric, which is cost per conversion, which is the one that really matters. Getting a load of eyeballs in front of your stuff has value, but for the vast majority of Facebook advertisers who don't have unlimited budget, you need to generate a really good cost per purchase or a really good cost per lead. That's going to help you get your objective, not worrying about that and getting a great cost per link click or getting a great cost per 1,000 impressions or getting a great cost per video view. So are conversion campaigns too expensive? Absolutely not. For the vast majority of advertisers, they are the cheapest option when you measure and optimize around the best and most important metric. Hopefully that's cleared a few things up there. Hope you found this video useful. Before you go, a couple of things I want to quickly mention. The first is a free webinar I've created called 1 Facebook Ads Technique to Supercharge Your Results. In this webinar, I go through the single most important thing when it comes to Facebook and Instagram advertising that you need to get right if you want the best results possible. It's a completely free webinar. I go through it step by step in detail. Link is in the video description below, right at the bottom of the video description. Go ahead and click on that, watch it. You'd be very happy that you did. I'm very confident we've had fantastic feedback from it. Other thing I want to mention is our Facebook advertising services. So my company, Lead Guru, is a specialist Facebook and Instagram advertising agency. We create, manage, and optimize Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns for our clients. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you want to work with a professional agency that can help you get better results and take that workload off your plate, you can book a free call with one of my team members. Just click on the link in the video description below. That'll take you to a page on our website where you can just literally book a slot directly into our calendar. We do have a 3K per month minimum budget for those free calls for our services. We're not able to work with companies with a smaller budget than that. I'd recommend in the meantime, if you're not at that level, you go through the webinar and implement the stuff that in there. That'll hopefully help you get to the level where you can work with us. Maybe it works like that. Maybe you carry on with it yourself. It's completely up to you. But yeah, those are two things I wanted to talk about. Go ahead and book a call if you're at the budget level, interested in services. Maybe we get a chance to work together. But either way, best of luck with your Facebook ad campaigns, guys. Comment below to let me know what you think of this. Comment below if you agree, disagree. Subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button. That helps me out. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye for now.